Okay, first question I've ever answered on IG Stories. Hi, Brooke. He's doing really well. He's very famous now, but he's getting a lot of love wherever he goes, and he's handling it really well. That's like asking who's your favorite child of your children. I can't do it. I know some people can. I can't. I love them all. I don't put a scene in a film unless I love it. So I love them all. Sorry. Yes, every day was emotional because we were doing emotional work, and you're watching the actors create life in front of you that's deeply emotional. I held it together for the most part. There were some rough days, but yeah, it was an emotional shoot. Absolutely not. I didn't expect. I hope that it would be respected and that the men would be happy with it. That was the main thing. I did not expect tens of millions of viewers around the world and all the rest of it. I really didn't. Raymond Santana, one of the five, actually tweeted me, and I tweeted him back. And that's how it all started. And then I was introduced to each one of them and just cared about them and decided to tell their story, and they let me do it. I was trying to figure out how to illustrate youth lost and love lost, and the Coney Island bookends, it being introduced in one and followed up in four as something that he couldn't quite attain, was how we did it. Because I met these men and their families, and I felt like I could fight for them through the film. And film is a weapon. It's a loud, loud voice. And they let me be their voice in that way. And I was proud to do it. This question, not a question, is from Storm Reed, and I miss you too. Aren't you proud of me? Like I'm hip, like I'm doing an IG Q&A. It's like very, yeah, anyway. Miss you, Stormy. The cloudy look. Okay, cinematography question. Bradford Young, our cinematographer, and I, so we wanted that look. So the way it's achieved is you actually pump what we call atmosphere, which is like a smoke, into the room, and you shoot through it, and it gives you that look. Well, that makes me very happy, and I'm glad that's the case. And it's a experience. It's a thing to kind of sit through and watch the series end to end. People do it in different ways, but I'm always grateful when they do. I'm so happy to hear feedback like this. Vera Farmiga, one of my favorite actresses. I've wanted to work with her for so long. I finally got my chance, and it was everything I thought it would be. Really, it was a joy, and I can't wait to do it again. She's incredible in every way. It's fantastic. You know, it's really a question for him, but from what he's told me, no. I think as he's gotten older, he's processed it in different ways, but I don't know if forgiveness is quite the way yet. No. Everything that I want to be in there is in there. Isn't that a beautiful thing? I think that might be the first time since I've been making my own independent films that I financed that I actually was able to make the exact film I wanted. So thank you, Netflix. Being with the cast. I mean, that cast, it's massive cast. But there wasn't one bad apple in the bunch. And I can't actually say that for every project I've done. Sometimes there's that one person that you're like, dang it, why'd I put them in it? But not this one. Every single person. It's fantastic. Hello to our friend in France. You know, what Netflix is telling me about how the film is being watched, or the series is being watched around the world, is nuts. It's the film that I've made, the project I've made, that's been seen by the most people. And I'm grateful. So I don't know. That's all private. So they don't tell you who calls in and who they talk with. It's private. It was available to the cast and the crew. And so I never asked if anyone used it. I'm sure they did. But that's what we should do for each other. Take care of each other. From what I've been told, it was complicated. And I can't say, I can't speak for her. I don't know. I say it was complicated. I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope it's an ongoing relationship. They're all still in touch. It's still very new. People grow and change, but I know they'll all always be connected. And they're just a great group of people. I wish them all well. The most challenging part, or the whole thing? I mean, it was a tough script. Tough 4 scripts. Shout out to my writing team, my fellow writers, Robin, Attica, Michael Starberry. I'm proud of what we did, but it was a rough one. It was a lot. Hey, Kelly. Big question, last question. In every way imaginable, it truly changed my life and changed the way I think about myself and other people, and I'm grateful. Thanks to the few thousand people who ask questions. It feels great to know that people have watched it and are interested in the show, series, cinematic film. I don't know what you want to call it, but when they see us. And care about the men. They're doing well, and they are free, and they are innocent. And the cast and the crew, exceptional. And wouldn't make a difference if no one watched it, so thank you all. If you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix, and it's always there waiting for you. Peace.